room. Where are you at? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Actually, I first wanted to mention Don because when he said that he went into people's offices and asked for money, he did it to me. And then I had to explain the earmark process having changed and that we couldn't do them anymore for like a half an hour. But he never gave up hope, and he has been an incredible friend, and I'm really pleased that he took on this project. I'd also like to thank you, Steve, for your leadership. What a great, great place. I love the view, pretty cool. And also my great colleague, Al Franken. And thank you, Steve, for mentioning that we do good things at times. Like people forget on Twitter, okay? Thank you for that. And I know Blonde Banks here and Linda Higgins, my friend Marianne Short from United Healthcare. We were together when I was a summer associate at Dorsey and Whitney, and I went on to work there, but Marianne was there, and I still remember this was the days where we wore the floppy bow ties and everything else, but we've done okay for ourselves. I saw R.T. Ryback, our great former mayor, out there, and his wife Megan. Thank you for being here. Just hearing your story, thank you so much, Anna, and your mom for sharing the story, Mary. It was really beautiful, and it just gives us the real world sense of why we need this place and why we needed the space to expand. One of the ways, as Steve mentioned, how we were able to help a bit with this was the New Markets tax credit, which really helped with the financing of that. And I know that US Bank was able to use that to help get this done, and that with all the individual donors in this room, and United Healthcare, General Mills, the Polat family, and all of the donors that helped with this. We thank you so much. And when you think about the numbers here, you understand why you needed here twice as much space, Steve. 1 in 5 Minnesota children experience symptoms of mental health challenges. Sadly, only about 1 in 5 of those children actually receive treatment. Research, and this is how I got involved in these issues in my job as Hennepin County Attorney, researchers showed that more than 7 in 10 kids in the juvenile justice system have untreated mental illness. The cost, $247 billion to our country every year in lost productivity. The Washburn Center is doing all that you can to change those statistics. You've doubled the number of kids treated to 2,700 per year. You've created new opportunities for these children that we've learned today. But I think despite all those amazing numbers, that's not why you're here. You're not here for the numbers. You're not here for the statistics. You're here because of these actual children. Children you know, your neighbors, your own kids, your sisters, your brothers, children like Anna, children like some of the other kids that have gotten help here at Washburn, like Elijah, an elementary school student. Thanks to Washburn, he's made such progress in coping with his autism and attention deficit order that he's taught his classmates about his condition and gained a ton of self-confidence in the process. We're here for Sekou Kanai, who struggled with anxiety for a very good reason. He was one of the kids on that school bus that so many of us remember dangling on the edge of 35W. And Sekou Kanai was on that bus. He was an 11-year-old kid, and after that he couldn't cross bridges. He couldn't ride buses. He had terrible nightmares. But thanks to the hard work with the Washburn Center therapist, he conquered his fear. He rode a bus, he crossed a bridge, and the nightmares stopped. He later served as president of his senior high school class and earned an academic scholarship to the University of St. Thomas. That's progress. Who struggle with mental illness deserve the same kind of treatment that Anna got, that Elijah got, that Sekou got. And in this brand new building, more kids are going to have that chance. Al and I always have a little bit of a burden on our shoulders, and it's a good burden, but it's the burden of following in the footsteps of Paul Wellstone. You all know he devoted his life to getting things done on mental illness in Congress. We have the Mental Health Parity Act that was passed in Paul's name after he died. And this center is part of that continuing work, so it's hard to even sitting here without thinking of Paul. But I'm going to just end with one holiday story. I thought of it because my daughter, yesterday Al and I were at a security intelligence briefing. It was very intense, and in the middle I got 3 texts from her, and I thought, what emergency is going on? She's in college, and each one of them said, I really need a haircut, so could you make an appointment or something? Or something. Like, I don't know what else you get but a haircut. And it made me always think, as they get older, of what it was like when they were younger and things were simpler. When she was 4 years old, she was in the nativity play at our church, and she was to play the angel. And we were sitting in the pews, and she had this big angel costume on with these big angel wings, and she would not go out to do her part. And I said, I don't understand, why won't you do it? She said, well, I want to be the donkey. Actually, Jeff Blodgett's child was the donkey, and he was much older than her, along with another boy. I don't know, those boys are the donkey, you can't be the donkey. I want to be Mary. I said, no, Mary is 14 years old, you can't be Mary. I said, you have the best part in the whole play. You are the angel, you get to go out and spread your wings. She looks way up to the top of the church, was higher than this, and she said, Mom, I don't know how to tell them, I don't know how to fly. And I said that day to her, Anna, I said that day to her, you know what, honey? Not all angels fly. And you are the guardian angels to these children, some of whom you know, like Anna, but some of whom you will never meet. But thank you for giving them the wings to fly. Thank you.